what you're listening to is the new AFX mode on the Novation Bass Station 2. And this video we're going to check it out. Well, hi everyone, thanks for watching, and as you can see here, this is the new Bass Station 2 firmware update that's just come out literally only a few hours ago, version 4.14, and it features, I guess, two major new modes and a couple of extra features as well. So it's 5 updates in all, and basically this is going to blow your mind. Now this video is just a really quick overview on what these updates are and how you can use them. So let's get stuck into the first mode, which is the AFX mode. To access the AFX mode, you find a blank patch. So let's just see a knit patch here, 99. That one's a knit. And what you'll find is if you go function and you double tap swing, you'll see this O and 0. Now that means the AFX mode is off, 0 means off. And then you've got these 8 tables here, 1 all the way through to 8. And these 8 tables can store 25 different patches, I guess you want to call them, but they're all assigned to each of these keys. Novation have pre-programmed the first 4, so from 1 to 4, you will see these already programmed in. So these are all patches running under that one patch. So let's have a look at this one. And then 5 goes to all the way up to 8. There's the init table, so you can use these for yourself. You can overwrite 1 to 4 as well. Okay, so what does this mean for us? Well, as you saw at the start of the video, I had this little sequence running off the BeatStep Pro. So that means I can use, I guess, the Bass Station 2 now as a percussion drum machine, and it also frees up this drum sequencer to actually sequence another drum machine. So I've got kind of 2 drum machines going at once, which is actually really cool. And all these tones are there. Now you can actually make your own tones by adjusting any of these parameters on the synthesizer. And if you do adjust them, like that one for example, let's do it to there. Now that will sound like that always. So you hold down the note, let's do it to there. So you can see that in this one. You might want that one to be a bit longer. Let's try that now. So you can adjust them all yourself. And then once you've adjusted them, you can save those back into, if you hold down function and hit double tap, and then you just press save there, and you can save over the top. Now there are some functions in here on how to copy and do that. I'll get to that maybe in another video. This is just a real quick overview. Anyway, the next part of it that I wanted to show you is the new sub oscillator feature is really big for me. This makes this now a 3 oscillator mono synth. So it is now equal to things like the Mini Moog in terms of oscillator count. And how you access now the tuning of the 3rd oscillator, it's actually the sub oscillator. What you do is you just hold down function. When you're holding down latch the key, hold down function and adjust the tuning. Right, now we've got 2 oscillators going, and we can add the 2nd oscillator in. So there's your 3 oscillators, and that is massive. On to the next function, which is one of my favorites. Now I've pre-programmed a patch in here. I think it's this one. Listen to that. It's like a cricket. I think with a bit of development, I can get that to sound like one of the Korg MIDI pops sounds. Anyway, this particular feature is the envelope retrigger count feature. So basically, in the previous firmware update, they enabled you to have an envelope retrigger by holding down function and double tapping amp envelope, and you'll see R as 1, it means it's on, 0 means it's off. Now the envelope retrigger function is function 3 taps, and you'll see the C, and you can see here I've got it set to 8, so that's actually 8 retriggers. Now you can adjust that. Look at that. That's going to make some really cool percussion sounds. So not only that, you can also, there's a new feature called envelope fixed duration, which is from the same area. So hold down function and you tap 4 times to get to this D. And the envelope fixed duration can be changed to on, like that. And then once that's on, how it works is it won't matter when you've got envelope fixed duration, it won't matter how the velocity, how quick you tap a key. It means that that envelope will always have that fixed duration. Now that's a really cool feature if you want percussion sounds to sound exactly the same no matter how badly you hit the keys. So there you go, that's another cool feature. And the last one that they brought in was Oscillator Glide, which basically, when you use the glide feature, let's get in a patch. Right, so if we add glide all the way up. So you can see that both oscillators are gliding at the same time. Now, if we want to change the oscillator glide so that the 2 oscillators glide in a different time. Now let's go to function, put the gain twice, and let's turn this feature right up to 15, which is the max. And then function input gain, and we'll go to about half, which is about there. So there it is, guys. There is the new firmware update 4.14 from Novation. Thank you guys so much, Novation, for doing this. I'm absolutely in awe with what you guys have been doing lately. So where's my new patch? Let's go out on a I mean, I've done nothing. This is all just Novation's patches. And how cool is that? I mean, I just programmed the sequence here. That's going to be some fun for us all, I'm sure. Love to get this thing into some music now. I'm really, really excited about this, and I can see a drum machine with this. Oh, this, you know, the synth that keeps on giving. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Give me a comment in the section below. All the positive comments I'm going to pin, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up too. I'll catch you later in the next video. Thanks for watching. See ya.